it's Liam from Splattered Plastic. We're going to do our top 5 2020 releases. It's been a bit slim pickings, hasn't it, 2020? There's not been that much released. I mean, there's been loads of stuff like Eyes Wide Shut and what have you, but for y'all horror fans in there, not a lot going. Without further ado, first two are a little bit controversial. They got released at the end of 2019, I think. I certainly didn't pick them up till 2020. So, in my eyes, they're going to count. So the first one is the Vault of Horror, Gates of Hell collection. This encapsulates all the 3 Lucio Fulci films, so The Beyond, City of the Living Dead, and House by the Cemetery. All previously released by, I think it was Mondo. Yeah, pretty sure it was Mondo, Death Waltz type thing. But Vault of Horror have done a sterling job on it. Art by Graham Humphreys. Trilogy, every piece of vinyl in there is completely different. Loads of swirls, loads of orange. If you want to have a look at it, I've done a proper unboxing first off in the year when I got it. Yeah, so that's me first off. Next out of the gate, it's called Outer Space, put out by Waxworks Records in conjunction with Milan, and it has got the most spottiest of spot glosses on the cover, so I hope you're picking that up. Artwork is done by Matt Taylor. Bit of controversy when this first come out. About the colour, because Waxworks showed this amazing coloured disc, and you know, everyone was like, I'm not getting that picture that was on that filter. Personally, thinks it looks awesome. It's phenomenal, man. It's proper Lovecraftian. Backside, fantastic record. If you haven't got it, rush out and buy it. Now to the proper 2020 releases. Like I say, there's not been a lot for me. Probably people are going to be expecting the Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. No, I'll just stick to the first 3, to be honest with you. So, we have got 4 Flies on Grey Velvet, or, as the Italians like to call it, 4 Mosche de Velute Gregorio. Butchering it. Music by Ennio Morricone, who obviously done all like the spaghetti western movies and shit tons of other stuff. Art by a guy called Luke Insect. Really? Insect? Is your second name? Okay. Absolutely stunning artwork though. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what that freaky little face is. Back cover. And in a gatefold. Luke Insect. That is awesome, man. So obviously with all Death Waltz releases, the obligatory Obi strip, let's see what's coming. The Church, The Birds of the Crystal Plumage, and Sette Non in Nero. What's that? Don't know what that is. Could be anything. Could be an Italian. It's going to be an Italian Giallo though, isn't it? Actual records for 4 Flies on Grey Velvet is perfectly clear. Hello. In labels, obviously the eye and the fly. But what I really like about this one, and I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up, is side 4. I need to get this right. So side 4 is, yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up. It's all etched with the 4 Flies, man. It's so cool. I'm sure Tinman can use his wizardry somehow to get a proper picture of it up. But it's really nice. If you haven't listened to this soundtrack, it's proper what you'd expect it to be. It's just a lot of 60s jazz. There's a lot of 60s jazz drumming going on. It's all like and then it'll cut out and have all these really weird soundscapes going over it. It's a really, really good record. Also comes with all the one sheets from the movie when it first come out. Personally, my favourite is probably that one down the bottom. If you can pick it up, this little fella with the eyeball and the knife coming into it. It's amazing, man. Really nice touch, that. I really like that. So, next up, had to be on there, didn't it? Waxworks. The Lost Cues by John Carpenter, as well as Cody Carpenter and Daniel Davis, because everyone just goes like, it's John Carpenter. It's not. It's the full band. The full band. And this is a Phantom City creative cover. Pretty much the same as the original cover, to be honest with you. There's nothing really new. Back cover. And inside. Everyone's seen this now. Everyone lost their shit when they brought this out. For me personally, bit of a damn squid, I'm afraid. Thought it was alright. Didn't think it was really worth 25 quid. But hey ho, the music on it's good, and it is a lovely, as Waxwork call it, Arctic splatter. Yeah, there's only 4 tracks on it, and if you look back when we both got the copy of this, you can have a look at what's going on and like the unboxing and where it all come out, and the little hype sticker and everything else that goes with these records. It's a good record, but I just thought it was a little bit overkill, to be honest with you. It's, you know, the main theme is just basically the main theme of the Lost Cues, Fuchs Burnett, and what's the other one? Samak Shack. They're alright. It's okay. It's John Carpenter. If you like John Carpenter, which I know everybody likes John Carpenter, you're going to dig it, but I think a lot of people expected a little bit more. Finally, my record of 2020. Now, this is just my personal favourite. Was put out by Waxworks Records, and it was the chillingly haunting Jacob's Ladder. If you haven't listened to this, man, don't listen to it in the dark. It is a spooky old soundtrack. It's absolutely fantastic. Cannot wait when all this pandemic's over and Tinman can come up and we can have a beer, we can talk about movies. Can't wait to review this. It's perfect. It's absolutely haunting. Art is by, if memory serves, Jeremy Paley, I think. And he's done a sterling job, man. Just all like that weird, like MK Ultra drug references that's going on and everything. It's just freaky. Back cover, remember that bit? He walks down and the fella's just going, oh, shit, can't shake me head like that, but it's that bit. And the inside is obviously the operating theatre with all the freaky doctors going on. Oh, it's amazing, man. I love Jacob's Ladder. It's such a cool movie, and nobody really knows what's going on. Well, everyone's got theories, but nobody really knows. Score is done by Maurice Jarre, who's gone on to do other things, which we will talk about in the proper review. So, actual record itself, it's kind of like a weird golden grey sort of swirl. It's strange, man. It's a strange record. Inner labels, all the worms, and what's this fella? Tim Robbins on the other side. Awesome records, man. Awesome records. So that was my 2020 top 5. I know 2 of them technically were in 2020, but I got them in 2020, and let's be honest, 2020's just been a bust, hasn't it? Hoping that next year this all gets sorted out, because I really want to get into doing like proper episodes. Just want to thank everyone that's took part in our top 10 horror questions. It's been a blast. They're not stopping for the minute. We've still got a couple more on our list, so keep an eye out for them. Yeah, let's sort it out, man. Let's sort out this pandemic. Please, everyone, socially distance, wear your masks, because it's the only way we're going to get rid of it. I know some people don't think it's real, but it is. It obviously is. So without further ado, that's Liam. Splattered Plastic, out. Here's Tinman.
Thanks, Liam. Hey everybody, Tinman here. I'm doing my top 5 and I'm getting straight into it. So my first one is this. It was re-released this year on lovely silvery smoky vinyl. Oh, beautiful. Done by At the Movies and Music on Vinyl. I got it from Transmission. Go to Transmission. Such a good place to get your vinyl. But that it was the completion of the trilogy. It's what I needed to complete the trilogy. I love Hans Zimmer's score for this. It's great. It really is great. And I'm happy to get it. No gatefold though. A little bit gutted it's no gatefold, because Batman Begins and Dark Knight have gatefolds. This doesn't. Well, doesn't matter. I've got the score. That's the main thing. So that's number 5. Okay, next up is The Mandalorian. Picture disc. Yep, I can hear you now going, whoa, picture discs suck. Do you know what? They're not that bad. I don't know if you can see this because the light, the glare might be out because it's a plastic coating. Now, Mondo released an awesome box set. It's so good. It's got, as people know, if you're watching this and you're into The Mandalorian, you know exactly what I'm on about. Every disc is every episode, and that is brilliant. But I didn't need that, to be honest. I don't think I'd actually sit there and listen to the whole thing. I kind of want the best of. Anyway, they released this. It was done Asda in the UK. Supermarket was selling it. 20 quid. I couldn't say no to 20 quid. It's a lot cheaper than 200 quid. But basically what this has is your best bits. And look at that picture for the front of the picture disc. I'm going to have to get it out properly so you can see it. I think I'm going to have to. Don't normally go too in depth. Nice. Nice. Back picture's even better. Oh, look at that. There you go. Mandalorian. Grogu. Not Baby Yoda. Grogu. That's his name. Get over it. So the best thing about this is it gives you a snippet of like the whole season. So you've got obviously the Mandalorian from chapter 1, tells you like Jawa attack from chapter 2, blah 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 from chapter 3, chapter 4. It literally has one from every episode. So you're getting a snippet, and I think that's great. But if you've got the Mandalorian box set, then awesome. More power to you. This'll do me for now. So this is my number 4. As you can probably guess, there is not really a horror theme with my top 5 because no horror scores come out that I was interested in this year. So all mine are non-horror, which is cool. So anyway, next up is, carrying on the Star Wars theme, Rise of Skywalker. John Williams. His final entry into Star Wars. He's stopped after this. This is his final one. And it is great. It's got the Emperor in it, my favourite villain. So you've got the Emperor score in there, the Emperor's theme. Oh, so good. There's so many good bits in this. I'm not going to go through all of it, obviously. There's, lots of... I want to show you the gatefold, though. I do want to show you the gatefold. Look at that. Beautiful. You can see TIE Fighter in between them. Look. Oh, beautiful. It's on black vinyl. Released by Lucasfilm, Walt Disney, nothing fancy. My only gripe is I wish they'd carried on what they did with Force Awakens with the holograms. They never did that. They did it for the first one, did it for Force Awakens, didn't do it with The Last Jedi, and then this. I mean, obviously you got the I Am Shark stuff. Oh, but anyway, great release. So that's my number 3. Number 2 was, I've been waiting for this score since I started collecting soundtracks. I've been waiting for this to be released on vinyl. I never thought in a million years it would be, and Waxwork did it. They did the whole box set, but I just got this because I love it. Unbreakable. Love that film. Absolutely. I've loved that film since the beginning. To be honest, actually, tell a lie, go back. When I first watched it, I was underwhelmed. I was like, is that it? But then I rewatched it and it was like, oh my God, this is a good film. It's a superhero movie with it being a grounded type of superhero movie. How a superhero movie should be if it was real. Do you get you know what I'm saying? I think I know what I'm saying. Anyway, they did release a box set of all 3, and the other 2 scores were done by someone else. I wanted this one because it was James Newton Howard, and he's so good. Oh, James Newton Howard, I've got a lot of his scores. They're really good. And Unbreakable really sticks in your head. Anyway, that's the cover. That is beautiful. I want to show you the gatefold on this as well. I'm not getting the records out. They're just Oh, creaky crack. Look at that. Scenes from the movie, but in comic form, which obviously makes sense with it being a comic book. Look at the back. Falling in the water. Oh, so good. That is my number 2. Very highly anticipated, and so glad I got it. There you go. My number 1 is, of course, the Avengers box set. Now, I have gushed about this already. Go back and look in our other videos. I do an unboxing of sorts, and if you want to see me nearly cry, go look at this video, because I talk about the Avengers quite a bit. I do love the MCU and everything like that. The box set is great. It was one of the highlights of this year. This year has been shit. Everyone knows it. It's all been crap. But when Mondo announced they're going to do the double box set of this, I was like, yes, I need this in my life. The fact is that every disc is a colour of an Infinity Stone. Oh, it's genius. And there was a big, huge hoo-ha about, they don't look like how they do when they come and all this. Do you know what? They look great. They look great. I'm not going to show you. Just go back and look at the other video. You can see me proper go into it then. I love about that, though, is Tony's gauntlet, Thanos' gauntlet. Oh, spine. It's so good. That is my number 1. So that's our top 5 of 2020. I hope you enjoyed Liam's and mine. I want to get back to doing what we want to do. Everyone's nearly there. We're almost there. There's a vaccine. Let's get this sorted. Let's get back to doing SP videos. Let's go back to having fun and having our normal lives again. So until then, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay sick. Tinman and SP.